Welcome, my learners, to our today's lesson. This is EasyElimu Learning Simplified. In our lesson for today, mathematics activities, we are on whole numbers, and today we'll look at patterns involving even and odd numbers. Patterns involving even and odd numbers. And from our previous lesson, we saw and we identified odd numbers and also even numbers. And just to remind ourselves, what did we say are odd numbers? And I'll start with Victor. Odd numbers are numbers that are not divisible by 2. Odd numbers are numbers that are not divisible by 2. That is correct. What about the even numbers? I'll go to Jane. Jane, what are even numbers? Even numbers are numbers divisible by 2. Numbers divisible by 2 are the even numbers. And now I would like us to go into our pairs. And today I have some number cards with me here. And number cards, I want us to identify the even numbers here. And I will arrange them on our table. This is number 6. We have number 9. We have number 5. This is number 8. This is number 10. Those are 2 serving as 1. We also have number 7. So I want them to follow each other correctly. 7. We also have number 2. 6 comes before. Then we have number 4. And the last one is number 3. Those are the numbers that we have. Now, from these numbers, can we identify the even numbers? Remember, these are numbers which are divisible by 2. So, can we take away the numbers which are not divisible by 2? In our groups, is 3 divisible by 2? No, because we had seen it in an earlier lesson that this number 3 is not divisible by 2. So that one I take it and I return it back to the fishing pot. Number 5 also was not divisible by 2. So I take out number 5. Which other number is not divisible by 2? Number 7. I take out number 7, and the last number is number 9. So I'm remaining with those numbers. I have number 2, number 4, number 6, number 8, and number 10. Class, I want you to identify and tell me the difference. Identify and tell me the difference. We have remaining with number 2, number 4, number 6, number 8, and number 10. What difference have you identified, class? The difference is here. From one number to the other one, how many steps are missing, or how many numbers are missing? From one number to the other, we are missing how many? Let us see. And I will use this. From 2, I will add 2, so that 2 plus 2, you get 4. So from 4, I'll also add what else? I'll add 2. 4 plus 2 is equals to 6. The other number, 6 and 8. So what will I add? I'll also add plus 2. 6 plus 2 is equals to 8. And then the last one is number 10. So I'll also add 2. So 8 add 2, you get 10. That is the difference that we have identified as a class. And that is very, very true. So, in other words, we say these numbers have formed a pattern. These numbers have formed a pattern. And our pattern now, we can check. The next number here will be, and this I'll ask a question. Which will be our next number? What will be our next number? Victor, what will be our next number? Remember, we are saying it's now 10. We do what? So that we can get, we add 2, so that we can get the next number. And the next number will be 12. That is correct. So, Jen, what will be the next number after 12? It will be number 14. And we have formed a pattern. We have formed a pattern here. These are patterns which are formed by different numbers, odd numbers and also even numbers. But this one was for even numbers. Now, in our groups, I'll form another pattern here. and you identify the difference. And the pattern that will form will use now the numbers which we left out when we took or we picked the even numbers. So the numbers that were left when we picked the even numbers were number 3, number 5, number 7, and number 9. These are the numbers which were left when we picked the others. And what can we say about these numbers? Tom, from your group, what can you say about these numbers? We say these numbers are odd numbers. The reason is because they are not divisible by 2. Do odd numbers also form a pattern? Let us check. And for us to check, I'll transfer the same numbers here. We have 3, we have 5, we have 7, and we have number 9. From one number to the other number, what pattern is formed here? We can still check from 5 from 3 to 5, 5 to 7, and 7 to 9. Class, what have you observed? What is the difference? The difference is 5 plus 2, 3 plus 2, you get 5. 5 plus 2, you get 7. 7 plus 2, you get 9. So 9 plus 2, I will get what? I'll get 11. Is 11 an odd number or an even number? 11 is an odd number. That is correct. So what will be the next odd number here? And our next odd number means it's 11. You had 2, and we'll get what, Victoria? We'll get 13. Correct. This is how we formulate patterns. These are patterns formed by even and odd numbers. Patterns formed by even and odd numbers. And for our task for today, class, identify or form these patterns. Our task for today, identify which is the other number here, and the numbers which I've written here are 14, 16, 18, and 20. So give me the next 2 numbers. Give me the next 2 numbers. What are the next 2 numbers? From there, we go to the next one, is number 82. This is number 1 you are tackling. Number 2, we have 82, sorry. We also have 80. We have 78. We have 76. Kindly give me the next 2 numbers. We also have this other number, number 7. We have number 11. We have number 15. We have number 19. So give me the next one number following. And the last task for us is number 31, followed by number 33, followed by number 35. So what is the next one number? That is the task for us. Remember, these are patterns involving even numbers and odd numbers. Kindly, when you go home, do more practice on patterns formed by even and odd numbers. You can continue forming patterns up to 100. Even you can continue forming even beyond. These are the patterns that are formed, and you can identify the difference between the number to the other one, and then you come up with the pattern followed to get the other number. That is the end of our lesson for today.